and we will learn what is source code, compiler, method looping, data type. So this is all the must know programming knowledge. I think we should know about it. Joyce, you heard anything about what is compiler, source code, method looping, data types? Hello?
Hello, ha.
No, never heard before.
Yeah, never heard before.
So this is I will go through this letter because this is a very basic one because before you proceed to more intermediate or advanced courses. Then today we also do the installations and setup. So how is it running on your laptop currently, Joyce and Shiwei? Is it working fine? I think Shiwei should be no problem.
Yeah, yeah, already working. The example you give me already. I just run until part three just execution, right? Those example, just run those example, right? Yeah, yeah, success to run it. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Joyce?
Yesterday I already shared the information for you, but the Python is not configured.
Oh yeah, it's an interpreter. So
Ha,
later
yeah.
you need to share your screen, so I try to configure for it.
Okay.
So only when we go to day 2 tomorrow, we only touch a little bit of microservices. So client and server basically is the most basic of the microservices. If you don't understand what is client and server, which I think you can see from the group, like there are some question from other students asking about this, you don't understand, so probably they can't proceed further. So this I will explain this tomorrow, which is the I would say is number one demanded job out there. Anything about the networking? Do you agree on that, Shiwei?
Yeah, because next year I changed a new job, so it's about my course service. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I mean the job outside is
yeah,
I would say
yeah,
90
yeah. It's
95%.
mostly,
They need a networking.
yeah,
They won't be a standalone
yeah,
machine that they just work this. If 20 30 years
yeah,
back
yeah,
it is now we every single software development they will talk about the client server, which is related to the
yeah,
networking
yeah,
and some Python web service installation we are using web py, they call it web py you see the my installation, we will mention a bit about that. So what
okay.
you can do after the course, you gain some knowledge. What you can do with the programming, I will share further in the next few slides. And you can also learn to DIY yourself for more advanced programming. That's the purpose I share the link. Then you click on it, the the GitHubs, so you can get more example. And I will put the reference link. I actually don't want to compete with those Udemy and pre-recorded courses. Basically, I want to do in my courses, right? I would like to them to join some real life community project, which is a real application can be used. And I don't want to compete with the other university or Udemy, all those kind of things. So I would like to do something different. Basically, if you would ask me, you gain the most knowledge here. Do you agree on that, Shive? If you work on the real project, compare that
Yeah,
you study online, this is more practical, actual practical work.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, next one. End of the course, this is a token of appreciation. I will like print a cert for you and then mail to your house by end of the course.
Normally, this course is how many days? 2 day, right? I
Like two
know
days
the
only.
trial. Yeah,
Yeah,
trial.
it's an introduction programming course. Okay, this time is talking about Python. Why do you want to learn Python? Why do you want to learn Java? And which programming language is suitable for which kind of industry or project? On the left side, we have Python. So it has advantage you see the rocket sign, means it's for delivery. It's the coding in Python is much more simpler than I would say any other languages. Like probably in 20 lines in Java, you can do it like 1-2 lines in Python. So for development, it's really fast. And the code and those kind of packages, they for the Python is very optimized for software development. And also, normally Python application they use for AI. We have one project running very actively now. I will explain more into that. Also, working on the one R&D research and development project on AI. And the coding in Python is very simple compared to Java. Like those things in Java, you need like 5 words. Python can do it in within 2 words. Like you're talking to someone, instead of 10 words, then you speak 1 or 2 words, the other person able to understand. It's very in simplicity, Python have these advantages. And it's getting very popular right now. Everyone talking about Python. And I found most of my students also can understand Python much more easier compared to Java. Yeah, so this is a robot girl. I think it's going to be famous soon. So I think you girls wouldn't like it, right? What do you think, Shiwei?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know her lah. So
No, I
I
mean,
don't know.
yeah, they're doing something like this. They have a robot girl can talk to
Oh, you mean
anyone.
robot girl or
Yeah.
okay. You mean robot AI girl? Okay.
Robot AI, but I'm not doing that. Doing a chatbot is something else, but it has been in production right now. And I see the outcome, the actual product is very, very accurate. It works like a Siri and he has a little bit of learning ability. So it's still evolving now. Lah. So I would see Python will win this in this area in AI due to the popularity, then the huge community support. And Python also like here, is very suitable for startup because the simplicity and the delivery. Okay, Java. I would say Java will be still there for a very long time because it's already entered the financial market. In terms of security, I would say we still gain a lot of advantages over Python based on the community API framework and some of the backend engine is pretty optimized. I will do some demo also later, but more on the performance. It's able to execute much more faster than Python because there is an engine, so-called virtual machine, which is having problem on Joy's laptop now. Both Python and Java also have its own interpreter, and the interpreter working on for Java is much more faster. I will do some demo shortly. And all this company actually I have some experience inside so I know more or less about it, what kind of application is suitable. If you talking about like Citibank, big companies, if you are doing something is need highly security, I would say they will say a no for a Python. Like in this slide, right? On the left, when my time in the KKM, Ministry of Health, data leak issue is a very critical kind of problem. And this one, even though you have money, you can't fix. The first, especially those HIV data, like impacted patient, right? They can sue Ministry of Health. And those kind of data need to be highly secured. Like those Joyce is studying in big data science now. They're dealing with a lot with data. And those data need to be highly secure and they need to do a lot of security algorithm, data masking to ensure no one can access the database. Even though they're able to steal the data, they cannot decrypt the information like the client name client IC number, address. Those one, all this information must be highly encrypted. So Java has this advantage here. And performance play a very important role here. Hello? Yeah. Because when you do encryption, Joyce, do you know what is encryption? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I do not heard before.
I think Shiwei should know, right? What is encryption?
It's something like you hide the data, but replacing by some maybe the digit or string combination. It's like protected data. Chinese
Yeah.
is called 乱码 or something.
Very good. We have a lecturer here. Help me to explain. Yeah. So Shiwei already explained that, like a plain text, like your name, Joyce, is appear in the Ministry of Health database. So it won't appear as Joyce. They will encrypt to something that no one can understand. So if they need to extract the data, they need some kind of encryption tools to extract the data out. And no one actually can see Joyce actually is belong to you. They need a very complex algorithm there. Lah. And performance is playing very important role here. If the application is slow, causing issue, then you might have data leak issue. People is easily to steal your data. Okay. So you get what is meant by encryption, Joyce?
Yeah, already understand.
Okay, cool. So basically, this is the comparison between Java and Python. It's provided by Jack Center. There's one community out there. So in finance or healthcare, Java still win this game. And fintech, Python have advantages over finance. Finance means is the whole banking solution, like the one I showed just now, the iTrade CMB for the stock market. Fintech is more like an integration with the banking system, like your PayPal or Touch and Go. Like you develop apps, you want some e-wallet banking, then you can use Python because the backend engine is still running in Java or something else or C++ or something very secure. Okay, let's do some performance comparison here. This example, actually, I already uploaded into the, what do we call? The GitHub. Okay, this is a Python. I doing 10 million times to insert something to Python. Let's see how long does it need to take. Hmm.
I think you change to. I think that performance because you set too high just now I test. Maybe for enrich you change to 10 something that can see the result of what.
Yeah. Extra 10. We have a lecturer here.
I think you set
No,
to 2 digit can able see the answer because I think it's
no,
too large.
yeah, 11 seconds. It has a memory leak already. So same thing I do over on Java. Paste the numbering here. Just now the Python took 11 seconds. So let's see how fast Java can go. is 681 milliseconds, so it's about more than 10 times different. So this is some comparison. You can download again, then you can try on yourself. I think extra 10 there will cause the Python will crash. Let run for a while. So okay, we have Jackie, our friend here just joined. Hello, Jackie. Okay, Joyce configuration, you might need to share your screen. I help you to configure.
Yes. Okay, I will share the.
Just share your screen, share the whole screen, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Do you can see my screen?
Yeah.
What is the problem? Why the Python is not configured?
Is your interpreter not configured yet?
Or interpreter?
I will explain what is the interpreter later on.
Okay.
You need to grant me control. Let me configure for you.
Okay. So, you already sent the requested remove control, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I press the approve.
Yeah. To check the interpreter, Windows preference, PyDev. Okay. There's nothing configured here. So I have a batch file where you can double click, check where is your interpreter is. Windows protected, cannot run.
I also facing same problem with that.
Okay, in this case, you need to go to the command prompt. You need to copy this up. Go command prompt, go start, type command, then this black and white box will come out. So change to the directory. Just type where is my Python. Run. I will put this into the document. How to, I think it's there, the how you can run from the command prompt. I will make extra one more appendix on how to open the command prompt. So this is your location. So copy this one. Go back to your interpreter. Paste the directory here, just select. Click OK. Just wait a while, it runs. By the way, Shivi, your interpreter is running, right?
Yeah, because I see I cannot get the pass, so I go to YouTube, see the reference video, then configure myself already.
Okay, this
So
another.
success already. Actually, it's the same step. Just I don't go to path. I just directly see the user, app data, they gain the execute exe file, then run like that.
Okay.
us later, you will share the information for us to show how to configure Python.
Eh, the document already mentioned there. Okay, later actually the document, if you have issue under GitHub, you can report one. Later I'm going to show that. So basically GitHub is a community where people can put their source code sharing, then also can report where there is an issue, and I also updated in the document. Basically you can report in the GitHub. Later I will show this how the GitHub works. Okay, this is an Eclipse issue. You might need to close the project because this is a free of charge tools. Is sometimes you need to close and reopen back. So now it works already. If you see funny issue, just close and reopen back. So it works now. Okay, Joyce. Another way that you're able to run this thing is you click property, click this one, show in the window explorer. So you can directly go into the path. This is here. Then double click. Yeah, I think your antivirus or smart defender prevented this. Run anyway. Yeah. So you can see the path here. And the command prompt for developer, they need to know what is the command prompt. Otherwise, because when you go into programming, it's a little bit, technical. This is the basic thing that all programmers should know. Like when you try to do deployment, installation on the real system, everything is like this black and white screen. You won't have a very nice interface for you, especially in the corporate. They won't use Windows. They will use Linux or black and white screen like this. Okay, GitHub. Okay, your one is working. Let me share about the GitHub. How to use the GitHub. Okay. Here, I think you all access this one before, right? This is where I share the source code. You can go inside, get the latest update. How do you know whether this is the latest update if we have a release number? Just 1 second. You see the tag here? So this is version 1. If any update like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, it has a newer release, you can see here. Always look for the highest number. Currently, I just have 1. If there is any update, we change to 1.2, 1.3, something like that. Or the previous version, you can always look into the previous source code. Then you can copy paste the source code here and play around with it. And if you have an issue, always feel free to report an issue. This is a very useful tool. You can write your comments, paste your error message here. You can paste picture. Quite a nice tool. Yeah, this is about the GitHub. And it basically we have we're able to synchronize the code, but this is a little bit advanced. Like on the Eclipse, right? You can straight away pull the letter source code here. Doesn't need to copy and paste manually. Say I want to update something. Hello world 2. I do a commit. This is for when you're working outside in a team more than 5%, I would say you need a Git setup. So it's easier for the team to synchronize their source code. So it should be updated here. No? Yeah, the benefit out of it, if you know Git, then you can just simply team pull requests or synchronize workspace to synchronize all your source code. So this is what Git's about. Just I'm sharing here, this is something outside of the Python intro course. Just share some of my working experience here. Okay. Back to this one, interpreter. I think we should know what is interpreter, right? Hello? Hello, Shiwei?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interpreter, I would like to see how is your view on the interpreter. I also want to learn from you actually. You're lecturer.
Actually, it seems it's the same same procedure lah. Because just now I cannot find the path, so I directly go to the user app data lah. Also same one.
No, my question is, what is interpreter? What
Interpreter?
Yeah.
You mean for Java or what?
Both.
For the main?
I mean, it's the
both.
same. Both. Yeah.
I'm not sure what. Actually, I also first time heard the interpreter this term, but for me, because the Java actually you just set you got the JDK already, so you actually can run it smoothly. So I also first time heard that Python also need to have a interpreter. So yeah, I also first time heard that Python also need to have an interpreter, but I guess it's something I'm not sure is the extra step for Python or what. I'm not sure lah. I'm not sure is the something extra step for Python to run the coding or what. Since I don't know, because the Eclipse for me always I use for Java. I use for the Java and J2EE to run the project. So I'm not really sure what's the interpreter in the Python means that. For
Okay.
me, but
Yeah.
for I think it's something the machine or API to interpret the language of Python. I don't know lah.
Yeah, something similar. So I would understand that every single programming language, they need an interpreter or it's a compiler. Compiler is a subset of the interpreter, which is a translator in the layman term. Like if you write something on your Java code or Python code like Ni Hao, the computer wouldn't able to understand. You need through one translator, which is a layman term on the right, the human world, the computer world on the left. You need an interpreter as a translator to translate your information into a bytecode. Both also working as the same Java and Python, C++ or whatever language, they would need to compile into a binary code, or they call bytecode lah, which is 10101, this kind of code. So the computer will able to understand and is able to execute and then process the message. You provide input Ni Hao, process from the interpreter by the translator, then you produce an output. This is a check where was it? Poland language. I do not know how to pronounce this. Well, basically, it means 你好 lah. This is a Poland guy, one of the most famous footballer. He's play for German because he's born in German, but both of his parents are Polish. So he's considered a Polish. So this is basically what is the interpreter is about. So Joyce, you're able to understand because your error that you're facing, you're missing a translator there. So no translator, the computer doesn't understand, so it cannot work. So you cannot communicate with your Python by the way, because Python doesn't understand you. They need a translator there, or so-called interpreter lah. Understand, huh? This is quite an important one. If you don't understand, you can always ask me, Joyce.
Okay, no problem.
So this is some of the basic commands here. Python works same like Java. It needs to be compiled. And this is a command that used to compile the Python because you're using Eclipse. And the Python actually optimize it and compile for you. Let me do a try here. I open up the location. I go to command prompt. So it's compiling the code into a file called PYC. Let me go and check out. Under this PyCache. If you're using Python, this process actually is hidden. So it generated the file 347. So it just generated all the files here. Why do we need this process? If you straight away run the Python, hello, basically it's much more slower. If you run the compile version 1, which is already been translated, it's much more faster because it's pre-translated. You do not need to retranslate every time you run. So this is some simple trick to improve your Python application. Okay, I will go through more example out of it later on the interpreter. And this is a command that you can check what is the version. This is some of the sharing here, basic tool that Python able to do and check, like you get the version, how you get the path. The path you can always check on the file. This is the command. Some basic sharing here about how to use Python. I will go through more on it later. Okay, so everyone should able to use the Python. This configure is running right now. Okay, this one I think Shiwei already know about the remarks. During using, when you are doing your programming, you always can take a note of your source code using this sign, hashtag. For Python, Java, we use /. So after a while, you will still remember what actually you are coding on this. You can try now, Joyce. Like one I just shared about the compiler. Because when you do the programming in the larger project, you are dealing with millions of codes. So sometimes you would never able to understand, or someone write the code, then send it to you, ask you to fix it. You also unable to understand, right? So this is the purpose out of it. So always put the very meaningful remarks on your source code. So the date, November, 3 p.m. class, day 1. Yeah. Will it follow, right, Joyce?
Yeah,
Hello?
too fast already. I cannot catch up.
Okay. In the programming, this is the very first make example. Okay, when you work on your code, the hashtag is a symbol or command that you putting a note on your source code.
Mhm.
So if without the hashtag, if you type anything, it won't run. You will face an error. It doesn't recognize. Or I remove my note hashtag, it run execution error. So I just,
that means the hashtag must be put in front, right?
yeah,
In front the comment.
yeah. Just a comment on some notes for you to understand the particular file or source code. Can understand now?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So this is further comparison within the Python code and Java code. Both also doing the same thing. But you see Java is a much more thing here. Public class hello, public blah blah blah, a lot of things. Python we just need one line and very short, just print hello. This one have to like write 4 words here, 1, 2, 3, 4 to do the same thing. So Python does a very fast job and more efficient. One word instead of 4 words. So that's why everyone go for Python now. But this is Java thing. It's work like a aeroplane panel, has its own benefit. Python will be much simpler one, not much button here. Actually, all these things has its own benefit, like public, static, void. Public means I define a security level here. So now here you can see the security difference. I can put private protected or to secure my source code. So here it's like open all for everyone. So you can do more things actually in Java. Static, void to define the return method. So it's pretty more defined here. So if you are proficient in programming language or Java, you can actually do much a better job. Python is now basically for beginner is good, easier to understand. So both have the pros and cons. If you want to go for a more secure, higher performance, more robust application, I would say a Java, like banking solution that something like cannot be failed one.
I want to ask what is the difference between Python and Java when you write the command?
Come again, when you what something?
When you want to write about the coding, what is the difference between Python and Java is?
Actually, okay. Actually, it's like you just think as a human language. Human language, you also have a Chinese, English, and Malay, right? So in the current company, so different company they use different language language to write the web application. So, but most of these same, but just some syntax 就是词汇 is different only lah. Like for Python, they use hashtags to represent Chinese comment is called 备注 备注. But in Java, they use the slash can you see? So it just the language structure 就是那个语言的构造不一样而已啦。但是其实就 like you already common with one language, then you change to another language, also able catch up easily. So see which one you want to more focus. Maybe if you focus one language, then you change to another language, is also easy for you. Okay lah. The conclusion is just a structure or language different only. I'm not sure if answer your question or not.
谢谢老师。
I'm not sure.
So got it, Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, you see the line here, right? System out.println hello. This is Java, and this is Python. Print hello
So
world.
is it the command is similar or different?
It's similar but shorter. You see, in front here, I need to put system out.println. Three words, 1, 2, 3. This one only one word. So 3 words against 1 word. Do the same thing. So which one is simpler?
Simplest Python. Python is more simpler.
Yeah. You see the class, right?
Uh-huh.
Java, I need to put public class hello, public static void, blah, 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 so many things. But do the same thing. Python, I just have one line, 1 word. Settle. Done everything.
Okay.
You compare the whole class, right? You see how many words there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one symbol also considered 10, 11, 12, 13. I need 13 words plus this kind of sign here and there is about 20. Compared to this, just 1 word, 2 bracket. So about 30 over like 5 words and syntax, 30 over 5. So about how many times different? 7 times. Approximately 6 to 7 times shorter to perform a same operation. Understand now, Joyce?
Yeah.
But of course, you put more thing, there is a reason behind lah. It's more secure lah. It's just like a door, you put 1 lock compared to 30 locks, it's a lot different, right? Basically, all these are locked to secure your code. Okay, we are going to very first programming term called variable. So it works like a memory or a box in layman term where you can put the value inside. So this box or memory in programming we call variable. I name it is number underscore 1 equal to 100. So in layman term, I have a box labeled with number 1 and put 100 inside. So let's go to our sample source code. So this number 1 called variable equal to 100. So when I print this, execute, I should able to see 100. I change it to 200. You should able to print as 200. Probably you can try this, Joyce, on your Eclipse.
Okay.
You open up this file, right click, run as, Python run. See whether it works or not. Are you trying now, Joyce?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I
just wait.
try.
Yeah. just have some pause here while everyone is trying. Is it working or you're facing some error?
Yeah, working. Yeah.
What about Joyce?
Yeah, already running. It's okay.
Neng, so are you able to understand?
Yeah, able understand.
Okay, very good. Is if else operation. Joyce, you learn about if else operation, right? Condition. Big data, you need a lot of this one. To
Yeah,
do, yeah, you should able to understand, right?
yeah, correct. Because
Uh,
last time I have learned about the Jupyter notebook.
uh-huh.
Jupyter notebook also have involved this if else command.
Hmm. So I won't go through this. Which year are you in? I mean the data analytic, your university? First year, second year, third year?
When I learn Jupyter notebook will be the first year.
Currently, you are in which year? First, second, or third?
Currently now I'm at second year lah.
Second year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I won't go through this. I have more example there you can try on yourself because this is for those with zero knowledge on this. Okay. Data type. One more slide you're missing already. So Joyce, you heard of data type before?
Data type lah.
This one, the data analytic very important one.
Yeah. Previously I have learned about it, data type. For example, like the numerical data, nominal data, and then something like classification models like that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Just some question. What is the difference between numbers and string?
Number and string lah.
Ah,
Because last time I learned about number and ratio.
okay. Let me
And then
open up a database.
I know already. The string is like a sequence of word, right? Word of
Yes.
sequence.
Yeah.
And then number is just like the numerical number lah, like 1, 2, 3 like that.
Correct.
Hmm.
So what situation you are using in what situation you are using number?
Using number
Okay.
when you want to write the command about, you want to find out the mean value, median value, or like mode value like that for number lah.
Wait, I try to start my database. I think you use some database before, right?
Database, yeah, correct.
You use Hadoop. Definitely, you use database before.
Yeah, but I learned the Hadoop just the basic only lah, but not very deeply lah.
Basic, they also need to install database. Otherwise, how it is going to work?
Actually, lecturer already installed the Hadoop distribution for us. Then we just run the command like that only.
Okay.
So
In-
we do not touch how to install the Hadoop now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hadoop is quite just basic, right? It's not a simple thing. Basically, you might need to go for those basic one first. Okay. In
Because
database,
mm,
this is, I think, data analytic, you need to know very well on how to utilize a database. Number is equal to integer big int. Simple int also number. There are few category. String is normally is varchar. And the difference is, if you use varchar to store something, it's going to be heavy on the database. For example, that your data only have number, so it's no point using varchar because it's wasting the resources in the database. And putting the correct data type and the length is very important when you define your data analytics. I mean your big data structure in your database. So this is some of the example. So let me go through some. Since you have some basic, I will go through a little bit more, which is a list and tuple. You learn anything about list before? Linked list, Joyce?
Lisa, is this about the table? Table
It's
form?
a table. It's a table, but we have many
Yeah,
type
this
of
is a
table.
table form. Huh?
We have different type of table form.
Oh,
If you're talking about list, means it's a linear. Only one line from left to right.
there's a row and column, right?
Yeah. So it's always linear, only one line from left to right, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is how it grows. This is a list. Always start from left to the right. This is another type of data type lah. Basically, like this one, you have 5 boxes here, and they start putting in data from left to right, and the total have length of 5 for this example lah.
Okay.
Okay, what about Shive? I think you are very, I think you should able to know what is list, right?
Lisa, normally I will work. Yeah, normally it's look like array. Normally I work with the array lah. List with array. Like
Okay,
this
yeah.
actually look like similar with array lah. Always
Okay.
like yeah.
I don't want to confuse Joyce because this is the Python class.
Yeah,
Array,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Array is a, I mean, it's a standard object. In Python, we also have an array, but list is fall under collection types. This is an object lah. And array is fall under primitive data type. One is object type, the other one is primitive. This is for Java lah. You see? You should able to see my screen, right? Data in Java, so that's why Java is a little bit, like this, a bit more complex. They define as a primitive and non-primitive. Basically similar concept in Python, they just hide it, they don't differentiate. That's why when you try to run a big application, you will see a lot of performance issue. inside Python. They don't distinguish the data type in a very proper way. That's why Java able to run much faster. They call it primitive data type lah. Array is fall under this category. Eh? Array, yeah. This one array should be fall under the collection type. Boolean like char itself, you should able to define an array inside. Do example here. So this is a primitive array. Just now the example didn't show it. Normally in Java, we don't use array. We use list. Let me do some. This is something extra lah. I'm talking a bit about Java. Okay. Char. This one, if don't understand, never mind, because this is for Shivei. If you use primitive types of array, right, you have limited function here. Only about 10. You cannot do sorting. You cannot put the new value inside. You have a length, some just of the basic kind of libraries. If you're using collection type, non-primitive, you can get more function here. You can do sorting, add for each, index of, checking the content inside. This one fall under collection class. But it has advantage if you use a primitive because it works much faster. The more you look into the memory, the more bigger function library, more function it has, the more slower lah. Say if develop an application, you just need to add one new object. So if you have performance issue, then probably primitive array is more suitable. Yeah, this is some sharing. Okay, move on to tuple. So Joyce, you're able to understand this, right? It's moving to left or right, and you can keep on adding into the list.
Yeah,
For
understand.
tuple, it's a static non-moving queue. If you declare 5 items, 5 small box, means in total is 5 small boxes. Since you are on data analytics subject, I will go through more of this until set lah. Maybe I just focus more on this area. So let's go to some example. List and tuple. Oh, where is my list? So I have total 4 boxes here. Small boxes, 1, 2, 4, 8. Just you try to run this one, see whether it works. This way also lah. Sometimes my source code have some issue. You can report here now. See whether it works. If working, please let me know here.
Yeah, I can run.
Okay. Come back to this, yeah. So list is number 6 here. You look at the number 6 here. I want 2, 4, 8. And then from here, I try to change the position at 0 equal to 999. Then I try to print out again. This one after the course, right? You try to play around with the value as a practice. So after I change the data, it become 999248. Joyce, are you able to understand that I changing the value at the position of 0? I mean the first value, 1 change to 999. At the line of 24. Okay, understand this piece of code, Joyce.
Can understand.
Okay, I think she will no problem at all, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, so that means the line 24 need to remove the hashtag, right?
Yeah, to make it executable.
Okay, can run already.
Yeah. For tuple, you see I have A, E, I, O, U here. And I try to change something here, position at 0 to A instead of small a. It should supposed to give me an error because tuple you cannot change. If you can change, the US president now is Donald Trump on November lah. You cannot change. It's always remain the static. Okay, let me go a little bit on Java. I have a data type. You can try on also lah, Shirei.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I want to ask tuple
Uh-huh.
in the tuple question.
Yeah, question, yeah.
Tuple, can you go that line again?
Which line?
Actually, tuple is in 29, right? 29. Okay, 29. Actually, tuple is what? Can I? Tuple.
Tuple is same as a list. One
List.
is moving, the other one is not moving. Not moving means it's static. When you define
Means that cannot change the data easily.
yes,
Cannot allow
it's
people
not
to
easily, it
change.
cannot change at all.
Oh, cannot change at all. But how we define is tuple in Python?
The sign, the bracket sign.
Which one? The bracket sign.
You see this is a square
Okay,
sign, right?
so the bracket. Okay, can
Yeah.
understand already.
Joyce, you able to catch up, right?
Yeah, okay, catch.
Okay, this is a little bit more on Java. For Joyce, if you cannot understand, ignore it. In Java, we don't have tuple.
Yeah, we don't have. Yeah.
You can define as a final static string 7 AEIOU. Try to modify the data here. It's already giving me an error. So you see, Java is more efficient. Without running, it's already give me an error.
Then I get it already, right? You use the final as an example. Yeah, then I get it already.
So this is a Java benefit here lah, if you're able to master it. So Python, you need one more step here. You need to run, then only you know there is an error. So Java, when you type in here, you already see the error immediately.
Yeah.
So this is something as far lah. Okay, next one, the set. This is a little bit advanced. Jackie might need to and ignore it. You need to focus on numbers and string. This is the basic one. Play more example out of it. Because Joyce is study big data, so I spend more in the big data. Set is very similar to list. The difference is very simple. It's also is a linear kind of value. The difference is very simple. Just it cannot have duplication. Means in the source code, right? I don't see I put a set here. Maybe later I will update. No set here. So which means that mana tu? So I put list double value here, double 8. You can see double 8 here, right? Joyce?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
In set, we cannot put multiple duplicate value. So this is a different for set. Set Java both work the same way. This is a standard term for data type. For big data, whatever data is it.
You mean the set in Python cannot allow to
Duplicate.
insert the duplicate
Python, Java,
in the Python?
both also same. Java and Python also same. I will add in a set example here later. I will update the source code. Maybe number 8, I have 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Number 8 will be the set. I will update later.
Okay, no problem.
Question? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Do you have question, Joyce?
No any question.
Okay. Dictionary is a little bit complex. This one you might try it yourself because I have insufficient time now. Then I will explain tomorrow again. It's a bit complex. It's basically work on the key pair value on the example here. I have a key and I have a value here. This is for dictionary. Linear is one line only. For dictionary, you have multiple table. This is very similar to multiple array in primitive type. In Java, we use hash table. We don't use dictionary, but it's the same thing. It's a key and value. I think you use Hadoop. You know what is key pair value, right, Joyce?
I do not learn before key value. I just learn about how to create a directory, delete the directory, like that. And then about the key, and then key value I did not learn before.
Which university is that?
USM.
University Science of Malaysia.
Yeah, correct.
Key pair value is the most basic concept of Hadoop. This is a key pair value because you store your information inside Hadoop, right? They want to do scalability. And how do they scale is based on the key pair value. Like Hadoop, I have 3 instances, 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is value 11. 1 instance, you know what's the instance, right?
I really don't know.
They call it node in Hadoop. Hadoop node. Mana tu? I try to get a proper example for you.
I know the Hadoop can divide into two lah, which is the name node and also the one is name node and then the other one is class node one.
I don't think so. There's a correct term. Key pair value always there's a standard term for Hadoop. They use a map reduce mechanism to basically how to route your data. Like for example, I give another example here. US or United States, MI for Malaysia, SG for Singapore. So they want to do scalability. Assuming that I have many types of data with US 1 million, MI 1 million, SG 1 million. So I split to 3 nodes, 3 instances. So the US will go to node 1 based on their key. The key is US, go to node 1. Malaysia MI go to node 2. Singapore SG go to node 3. This is how it works. Can understand, Joyce?
Can understand already.
Yeah, I just wondering why your university never teach the key pair value. I think I can be a lecturer there. A few other university, I also have a doubt one. What got hiring or not, Shive, your university?
Currently hiring the full-time lecturer lah in IT.
I think I can be quite a good lecturer lah. Because I saw many syllabus. The basic thing they don't teach.
Because what I found out in university and industry is because the student is zero knowledge, right?
No, zero knowledge. This is the basic
I
one. This is the
I
basic.
mean, in university, the student is zero knowledge with IT, right? So that's why the syllabus is quite simple lah. So
No,
maybe
simple. You see, you eat the
yeah,
rice,
yeah, yeah.
right? You eat rice, you use chopstick, right? Then another student to tell me I don't know what is chopstick. Then
I think I'm not sure lah. I'm not sure lah because I know it depends university lah. Maybe depends university syllabus and maybe not updated or what. I think it's every
no
university face the same problem. I also don't know.
lack of a lecturer now, lah. It seems like.
It's like because mostly I mean it's a every problem in the university now lah, lacking of IT lecturer because mostly they want prefer to go to industry field because the industry salary is more higher than education field lah. Otherwise, if you do a researcher in education field, there's different story lah. If you're just teaching, it's not higher salary compared to the industry field. So that's why.
Okay.
So actually, university more prefer researchers than teaching. So
yeah, correct.
there's a common problem in the university currently now. If you just want to focus programmer or teaching, just actually university will more prefer the researcher. So their top priority job actually is researcher than
very good.
guide the student.
We have a researcher kind of project. I will explain shortly. So come back to this one, yeah.
Okay.
So dictionary is a key pair value. I change back the value one, otherwise confusing. 1, 2. Okay, we have 3 values here. I think Shivi should know what is looping. What about Joyce?
I never heard before looping.
You learned before, right?
No, learn before.
Okay, looping is a very standard term. Every single programming language since 70 years back, they already have looping. And looping, what it does is, if I have 3 key value here, right, it's going to loop 3 times. And this is the command. For key in the dictionary value, then I print out the key. You might try it at the, put it at the method side. Yeah, sorry, dictionary. Basically, it's the top one. Just look at the first line. It print out the value. And the looping is actually loop T 3 times to print each of the key and value. Let me remove some of the unnecessary things so it's more clear to you guys. So here the looping is same like a slide. I loop 3 times 1, 2, 3 because I have 3 value here. So basically it run 3 times here to print out the key and the value. So this is about the looping. In layman term, it's just like hammering a nail into a wall. So long the data, it has the data or the nail is not into the wall here, it's just keep on hammering. You have 10 times, then you have the 10 key here, you need to loop 10 times. 3, then you loop 3 times. So this is about looping. Basically, we need to check what is the data inside the printout to process some other thing. You can do some programming if else here. If Siwei, I think Siwei and Joyce know what is if else, right? If key 1, then you perform something. Key number 2, then you do something else. Are you able to follow, Joyce?
Yeah, able to follow.
Okay, I only up to here. Then the best you can try on this example here. Any problem you're going to ask me tomorrow, then I would briefly go through my installation guide. You can find a lot of information here. So step A, section A, we already done that. Section B, we already done so. C is about configure your interpreter. Python 4, perhaps section D, later you're going to try on yourself. I put the link here. This is a very good website to learn Python. Yeah, I just pick up the most important one. There are so many here. Study all. I think you also graduated already, Joyce. So I pick up the important one.
Okay.
So say I want to study about lists. Just copy here and then paste to the source code like this one. Or you can try here first. Run. Put the different value, Joyce, Siwei, Jackie, run. Or I can copy this one, go back to my Eclipse. I can try here, put list py, paste it here, then run. This is how I practice. I mean, there's also the example here, you need a lot of practice. For data science, I would say you need more on the if else, at least need to complete all this, because you need to do a lot of comparison stuff, and then all this symbol condition is very important for big data because you need to do a lot of comparison.
Yeah, correct.
And then there's a certain portion is specifically for big data subject. Data type is one out of it. Another data type. You need to master this data type. Because big data is playing around with the data, right? So data type is very important here. And also lambda. This is a bit advanced. Once you have mastered all both basic one, you can go for lambda. Lambda basically is based on the data. You do some computation using expression. And when you go outside to work as a data scientist, this is very important. This is just a very basic one. You use expression, very short kind of syntax, then you can perform a lot of stuff. You might need to go through lambda, data type, and if else comparison. All right, I'll go back to my, what do we call? The documentation. Okay, I always have a problem here to remember my URL. So if you have go into my website, the GitHub before, you can just remember the my name lah, PC1UEN98 or Git. You type Git, it will appear. Go to repository, Python intro. Then down here, I have a link here. Open up. So just now is the example that I showing. You can always refer back to this section D to create a new file. Copy paste here, then just run it. This one, I don't see both of you having performance issue. This is to improve your Eclipse speed if needed. So in Eclipse, right, that's why my slide, I put the aeroplane panel here. You can actually do a lot of stuff using Java. This is a very cool thing that Java able to do, that you can configure your IDE to improve the speed. This one, let me know if your Eclipse having issue, or you can try to do it yourself. On the root directory of Eclipse, Eclipse. This is just an example lah. There's an ini file. Open it. Try to play around with this value. Depends on your computer resources. 2546 M means it's 2 gig data lah. Because the basic one is only at need to use 256. If it doesn't bother you, then just leave it. Otherwise, change it to 256 for the basic one. Then it's supposed to improve your performance a lot lah on your laptop. Then after change it, restart the Eclipse. So many people now. Junyi. Somebody already attended. Okay. So far able to understand up to here? Hello?
Yeah. Can understand.
So tomorrow we will go more into the dictionary, and please tonight, if you have time, go to play around with this example. At least try to create 1 or 2 example by yourself. Just copy, create a new new example as per section D. This is for Joyce. I think Chiwi should be no problem. Then if you face any issue, then let me know. Tomorrow same time 3 o'clock again.
So tomorrow actually is what class? Is about the web service? Oh,
Yes.
sorry, the microservice.
Basic microservices.
So do we need to do some configuration before class or what?
Yeah. Is this actually is a section F? You can try it yourself first. Install, we call it web PI.
Which one? The part part.
Section F, the first one. Just follow the
Okay.
instruction. F only, not F1. Just try this one. If you're not, never mind, because this is very quick. Download is the one that taken a long time. This one is very quick. Okay. Yeah, I think more or less about today, about the research project. Actually, we have a very special project running right now. Wait a moment, let me pull out the slide. Everyone actually, I think Jackie, also Juni, that just entered. They're actually subscribing for this course, research and development. I think Shiwei mentioned is correct. R&D is very important, which is a researcher. We're doing some kind of mini project based on the latest technology. We don't use Hadoop, we use Hazelcast, which is very similar to Hadoop, to actually apply and use it in a live situation. So you will know the whole cycle on what you study. Otherwise, like key pair value, even though you study in the uni, you wouldn't know how to use it in real life. So this is the project about lah. If you ask me, this is very important. So they are basically we split to two teams. The rest of the team they are enter in team B, doing some of the research. We are very focused in the airboard now. And one very special thing is next week I do not have class. Most of them we're going for the hackathon. This is a very special project. We're going to compete with the rest of the team. If we come into the finalists, we're going to demo to Kyrie. I'm focusing in this project called Riot Productive. Basically, I'm going to turn my tutor class fully automated and try to win this hackathon. And the prize is 250,000. Mana tu prize? I mentioned here. There are two. Never. Hold on. Let me get back to the place for the winner. I think they remove it. Yeah, the prices. We are aiming for this one now. So it's a very short project. It's just a very initial place. If you ask me, you will learn a lot about how to do a presentation, or you have experience, you can go for another hackathon. This for 2 weeks, so you have total out of 8 sessions, so 2 weeks about 4 sessions. And then you can also dealing with me and the mentor out there, which is working on the real project. We have a meeting with all the CEO. They are very high ranking officer that involved in the hackathon as a, what do we call, is a mentor to teach us, to guide us how to win the game. If our proposal succeeded, then we're going to implement in real life. And what do you get as a student? If you manage to make it, I mean, it's a jackpot lah. I will say we have a 30%, 20% chances. And I review with some of the mentor if how my idea is applicable based on their problem statement. Then your student fee will be waived and you get some portion of what do we call, funding, because this is a very initial group. I don't keep my student into like very big group like 20, 50 people. I just keep maximum like 10. So they will share out of the profit. So Joyce, you able to understand this R&D special course?
Yeah, I
If
understand.
you interested, you let me know lah.
Okay. Because
This
I
is
want to see my time first lah. Because I have get the course get during the working hour lah, after working hour.
it's after working hour. Even though we win the game, right? You still can join us for free because you contributed into this hackathon. So you get the free access to the courses, and you get
Okay.
certain amount of salary while you are working on the project. So you are studying and getting paid just for this group only. After these 2 weeks, and then no more this offer because this is the last class already. Next week I need to focus on the hackathon. So you think about it lah. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah. If you have this kind of knowledge, it's very good into your resume, or you want to get into a good internship company, right?
Yeah, correct.
In your resume, you can put it hackathon. You're dealing with those government top guy, you put the reference there. Then I mean, so far I've interviewed more than 200 people during my corporate. I don't see anyone. They have won some game in their uni level, but not the national level. Yeah, this is something very special. I seen only one or two is very rare. They got into the competition and then they won some competition. But this is a very huge one, the hackathon. I mean, the
Because I
amount.
want to see my time first lah.
Yeah.
Because I have working and also I have attend the courses and then and also want to doing the assignment, so not such not much time lah.
Yeah. So
It-
you see how it goes.
Huh?
You see how it goes. I will follow up with you.
Mhm.
Okay, for Shiwei, I think if you want to learn, I think you need the Java knowledge more, right?
Actually, I want to have a more microservice knowledge because my new job scope will involve there.
You can involve in this R&D project lah. You pick one of the module, the microservices. Let me see. It's
I think
actually
it's the
under
Team A one.
Yeah,
Team
Team
A
A.
one.
Hibernate.
I saw the progress, not
Yeah,
SQL,
Spring Boot.
RDBMS.
Yeah. This part are microservices. Team B actually is a very little amount need to be spent. Just 2 sessions per week. Just do some R&D tasks. So, okay, this is what about the I&D special course. If you are interested, then let me know then.
So actually, it's the course or R&D project. It's an R&D project or is the teaching courses? Because I saw it look like you hire a team to involve the project, right?
It's both. It's like, okay,
It's like an investment, right? It's like you.
yeah lah.
It's investment, right?
It's not actually investment. It's a course with a practical project because I don't want to compete with other Udemy. So I do it something very special lah. And I found that those
Okay.
Udemy course, you don't put into a real actual environment.
Yeah.
You cannot get the whole concept out of it. And it's actually is 50%. 50% is a course. I will get how to like build a application from scratch. It will be a tutor session like 5 o'clock. I have another one. Then another half of it, they need to do the R&D task.
Oh, okay. Get it. Yeah.
Yeah. And also I'm doing this for a community project actually. It's called BuyBot lah. Actually, I want to do an AI application which is able to help a little bit on the coronavirus. This is not
Machine
hackathon.
learning.
This is my initial objective. It's
Machine
supposed,
learning AI. Okay.
yeah. At the moment, what is the most important thing is where is the vaccine? How accurate is the vaccine is, right? So this AI is supposed to capture information to tell you what is the latest status of the vaccine and how to like take care of yourself. Then this AI bot is able to communicate with the human. It's an Android application, able to interact with the user, like is able to notify you the number of cases per day. Or you go into some places like dangerous, is able to notify you. Use like now is the most dangerous, I believe, in Selangor, right? Yeah, the Klang area.
Yeah.
So you enter that place, the GPS detected, then it will able to notify you. And you're able to interact with the chatbot lah. For the hackathon, it's more for education system.
Oh, so that means you need to invite the team to help you to complete this project, right?
Not help me, help us all together. We
Oh,
all got benefit.
oh, okay.
And can I go back to the hackathon? So this is the problem statement for the hackathon. Basically, it's about unemployment. So what my BuyBot, the chatbot, can able to do, it able to search automatically, search for the right course for them based on their profile. Like Joyce, you study in big data, you are in USM, based on your age, then it will propose the big data courses for you. They're near to your place and based on your budget. And it's also able to provide jobs to the others. Like some of you, Joyce, you might get certified in the course. You're able to help other students with zero knowledge. Like those kids like 15, 14 years old, they can get certified and their family is impacted by the pandemic, right? They need to put some food on their table also. They can get certified like 3 months, 6 month courses. If I get this grant, I quite like 30% out of it, I will do it, hire some group of tutors upload some free courses. They get certified, they get this straight away, can help other students with zero knowledge. Can get some earning some pocket money lah, like 50, 100 ringgit. I think it meant a lot for them. You get me? Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I cannot expose more lah. So more or less, this is something about it lah. I will show you one of the last slide.
Because I scared I have
Your
no
time,
time.
right?
Yeah.
You let me know then.
If I'm interested in it, if I'm interested about this project lah, I can let you know lah.
Yeah.
But I think this year I'm quite busy lah for doing my assignment because the assignment workload is very heavy lah. So I think it's not much time to do this kind of project.
Okay. So you think about it, let me know lah.
Yeah, if I'm very interested about this project lah, I can let you know lor.
Maybe after this, we don't have hackathon anymore. We have the normal project only. You can still join us. I think the holidays semester coming soon, right?
No, still the course still running lah.
The course still running. No holiday for you guys.
If because I now I'm in semester 3, so I just left 2 semester on next year. So I think if have the school holiday almost 1 month or 2.5 months like that lah.
So another 2 more months. Okay, never mind. I follow up with you again. Okay lah. I think that's all of a class today. Then we continue tomorrow. I still have
so
class.
3 p.m. right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the recorded video will upload in WhatsApp, right? The recorded.
Yeah. We send to you guys with later.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay, see you guys.
Okay, sorry teacher.
We just sharing to each other. I also learning from Steven, you see. Okay.
No, I'm learning a lot from you.
Okay. I talk to you guys. You girls tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, thank
So
you
I
very
leave
much.
the chat room now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Okay.
陆小文，我们的 class 已经完了。Juni，你喺 online 冇？给 Juni，我再跟你谈。小文，好。Hello，Mr. Jackie。Hello。兩個大佬開麥啦喂，得我哋三個啫而家。
聽到。
同啊，俾我2-3分鐘，我去廁所先。
冇想，可以，5分鐘都得。
Hello, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Junior.
À,
Dạ.
chị đi mỗi chị à?
Đi cả luôn.
Ủa, dạ.
Em xin á. Okay, check it out. Are you ready? Hello? Hello?
Hello hello，
À, Jackie,
係。
等埋你嘛。
哦，我哋3條友啫，今日。
係咯，技老班唔得閒啊，佢有比賽啊，
哦，
好多比賽啊，
啊。
踢波踢波。
哦，OK OK。
Okay, I think we need to speak in English because I need to record the for
Can
Kiloban.
Can. It's okay.
So we refer back to our application, the practical one. So today we will practice more on practical. So the last week homework, are you guys able to do it? The web PI?
The web BI, my one a bit problem.
Oh, what is the problem?
I think I use computer much more better.
You use computer. Now you're using a handphone.
係啦。
I wait for you. Yeah, continue, Johnny.
Go ahead.
My one, I don't know why, when I open it, I don't know, press what I use, because I practice other method, right, for the method math and lead, right. After I practice, right, the web key, right, why cannot open already, don't know why. Not sure what happened. Let me show you.
Okay.
Sifu, can you see?
Please don't call me Sifu. I'm just a software developer here. Is sharing you have to put local host, not 40.
Local hole.
Local host. You go back to your Chrome. That 40 you remove it. change to localhost, LOCAH,
LOCH.
CAL, missing one L. I send to the chatbot.
Oh, yeah.
So
But
it's
after
able to work.
yeah, it's able to move. But after practice other right, when I go back to web CI right, suddenly the whole thing cannot really. Don't know how. But now cannot because I restart everything again.
Eclipse issue, you just close the project and then reopen again. I let me control over your screen.
Yes.
This one, just close it. Open back. 已經免費嘅咁樣噶啦，冇問我點解，有時有啲 bug。
免費嘅。
免費嘢咁樣喎，大佬，唔係點樣喎？你問 Eclipse 啊 complain 佢都係答翻你一樣嘅嘢。
有咁慘咩？
佢 this Eclipse right, it had some bugs. Actually, it has the otherwise how does the Eclipse earn money? Right? If everything work perfectly, right? How do they earn money? They have certain charges, you know. Like this kind of thing is they sell to a big company, right? They will support them with certain amount of fees. And then there is another version called IBM WebSphere. Let me share my screen. Actually, there's a commercial version for Eclipse. Sharing my screen.
Okay.
This is IBM WebSphere. Open. Yeah. A little bit blur lah. But basically, this is a commercial version of Eclipse. They modify a bit, then they sell it in the market. This is very expensive tools.
Expensive tool.
IBM WebSphere is a tool lah, make from Eclipse. That's why it purposely some error there lah, on Eclipse lah. This is very expensive. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 300 USD per client. They come up with the server itself lah, one bundle. It's very expensive, this too. Then you don't have that issue lah. Maybe they purposely want to create some bug. Otherwise, who is going to buy the commercial product? Yeah, I mean it just has this simple stuff won't be anything like just close it and reopen again.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any other question?
About the camel. I tried the camel, right? The camel case, right? I need to download the right.
Which one?
Camel case. .py, this one.
Camel. You share your screen.
This one. I tried to download, but I'm not so sure. I cannot download it. I really download the file into my workspace there, but I cannot run it.
Where did you get the camel case?
From the Python you're sharing.
I share camel?
I'm not sure. I don't know how I work in, and then I just download the whole camel case because I'm very curious of this function. So
okay. This one, camel case. One by one, because you haven't installed the pip yet.
But try to find the file. Cannot find one.
Go to interpreter.
Python.
Interpreter.
This one, Python interpreter.
Manage with pip. Type install camel case.
Not py, right?
No dot py. Just camel case.
Oh,
I download it.
like that.
It's running now. Try now. Run again. Jackie, can you try on this one also? It's under.
Okay. But what is this function for camel case?
See, what's the difference between your line 5 and your output?
And put lower alphabet.
It's automatically turn the alphabet up.
Oh, okay.
This is some of the example for you guys to try on the camel case and try to use a pip.
But for one part, we can try to pip into it.
Yeah. Means that you need to use this is the session that learn how to use the pip.
Okay.
Jackie doesn't have the PowerPoint, so he continue with the mobile. So you watch the recorded session, then you try on yourself later.
Okay.
Okay. So you get what is the purpose of the pip now, right? This is a Python index installer. Hello? Okay. My turn to share my screen. Python package index. So which means that is you can install or upgrade new component like a camel case. It's just like a Play Store. So you can install a new component into a Python because Python, the default one or basic one, doesn't have the camel case or any other application. Like someone today, they develop a very famous package or component. They upload into the library, the Python library. So you can actually install using pip. Right, Junior, you understand?
Yeah.
Like you create something very powerful now. After install your pip, suddenly your laptop can run 10 times faster. You can do something like that also. Then some other people they can download using pip lah. It's similar work like an Android Play Store. They come up with new application, they upload there so everyone can search and then download and install. Okay, we're going to try another pip. Can you open on this tutorial? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, what is actually I'm trying to do? This is called Python GUI. Hello? That when you install, you can do some of the Python graphic user interface. GUI is graphic user interface. Once you created, you can do some new graphic interface pop up from the computer like this hello world. Okay, so when you're on this, try to install the pip GUI on your laptop. Install the PY simple GUI. Junyi, maybe you can share your screen. I got you over there.
Dạ, một
Wait, no need first. You install the PY simple GUI first. Pip install. You go back to the documentation. Go to section F2.
which one?
Open back the document. The document. Okay. There's a shortcut, Junyi. You go back to your Chrome. On the address there, you type GIT. GIT. Go to the last one. You see the shortcut already here. Okay. Go to the code tab or click on the Python intro, the blue color. Go down, click on the link. This is a shortcut in case you forgot. Where do you put? Just type Kit on your Google Chrome address, then you can go into it. Go to section F2. F2.
Copy and paste, right?
No. Go up. You need to install the GUI, the install PY simple GUI first. The middle there, can you see? Just copy the word PY simple GUI.
Already. Already done already, I think.
You done already?
Let me check.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then you need to download my source code. Go back to the Git. No, Git. Need to go back the screen. You need to type in again. The browser type again. This one. Go to the SRC folder. Go to the client. Then create these 3 files. No, I mean from the Eclipse. Go back to your Eclipse. You highlight the SRC folder. Right click. New folder. Okay, down here folder name. You put client.
Client.
Type CLIENT. Click finish.
And then copy and paste or?
Then right click, create that 3 files. Yeah, total 3 files, right?
Okay.
Copy and paste mà,你個蒙打。Copy and paste.
how to save? Save.
Control S.搞掂咗。I think you are done 啊，仲有一個。
呢個
啊。Okay. It's done.
Okay.
Try to run. Because your web API is not started, never mind. I will go through one by one. You go to the simple GUI.py. Try to run. Okay. Basically what it does, it pop up a new window here. This is your local client. Local client application. 1 second, I find the term for you. This should be the thin fat client, they call it the term. But normally the layman term is just tell local client application. It's similar like, because client, we have many types of client. This is a local client. Then the browser that you use to call the web API, that one is a web client. What is the difference is, for the local client, right? You see like those KFC or McDonald's, they have a terminal, pressing something, then you can pay your food, right?
Oh,
that
for
one
the
is yeah,
for the or something like that. One machine there.
the machine that one is a local client. They are not using browser. So they are start from this one. This is the local client.
Okay.
Yeah. So I try to do a different types of client so you guys more understanding out of it. What is client and server? Otherwise, you go into microservices, those are advanced stuff, is very difficult. And this local client, when you ask me about your project, right, basically it's able to build using your local client. I mean, you convert to the PDF, right? You gain something, then you come up with a PDF, right? Correct, Junyi?
Yes.
You can use this local client instead of web client. But if you use the local client, right, the market is very limited. And then the web client is also can do the same thing, just you have one extra step inside. I will cover in the next course because it's a bit complicated if I explain to you now. This is similar. So in short, that you do lesser thing using the local client to achieve your objective. But the web client is more famous outside. So our project also running on web client. Then basically you can learn more thing. Just one more extra step there. But because all application out there is running on web client. Like Facebook, Lazada, almost every single application they run on web. But you need one more extra steps. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you master the web client, actually you can look for other job. This one, the local client is very lesser people to use. Like those KFC, McDonald's, what else? Accounting system. you know the accounting system, right? The people used to enter their balance sheet to calculate for that one is a local client. They're not using web because of the security issue. And there are many already moving into the web client kind of platform instead of local client. This one you only use if you don't have a choice, like you need to connect to your local printer or some physical device that you cannot run using the web, then you choose the local client as a solution. Otherwise, yeah, so you get what I mean, right?
Yes.
So basically the the source code at line number 1, right? You import the simple GUI. This is a component to perform this text box as a local client. Line number 3, SG window title hello world means the title you can see the top bar there, hello world lah. Then the layout, you put margin 200, width is the width, and 50 is the height. So 200 times 50. Then dot read is display this box.
Okay.
Okay. Now you try to run your web API.
Run my web API.
Yeah, we try to call the web services using the local client.
Need to post again, right? So,
No lah, you need to open the web API that file.
oh, sorry.
Something is wrong, not running. Yeah, it's okay now. Wait, wait, don't need to copy. Go back to the simple get, the client, the first file, simple get, double click, try to run. Okay, this one, you need to install the request component. Double click the request above the import request. So the above line number 1, the request, install pip.
Install a pip, right?
Done. Run again. Okay. What it actually does, it try to call your web services. You see the line number 4, localhost 8080. This is the same thing you do. You type on your Google Chrome, right? So line number 5, you print the text, right? Same like your Google Chrome, right? So this is another type of client that able to retrieve the information.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to the simple GUI. Okay box. No. The third one. Simple GUI okay box. Okay, run this thing. Okay. Hold on. You try to press the OK button. So it try to connect to your web API. Okay, let me explain here. Grant me the control. So what this application does, it come out a local client with a OK button. Then it has how to detect your OK button, you need to define this line. While true, You still remember what is the looping, right? Junyi,
looping
記得咗啊? What is looping?
記得嗰個1、2、3嗰個2、1、1嗰個係咪？
So this one, the looping is actually keep on looping here without stop. So is the listener. It keep on waiting here until someone press the OK button. So you have a condition here. If event equal to equal or window close, this one you don't need this one, confusing. Then you call this file simple get. This is a method. You still remember what is the method or module, right? So this, if OK being clicked, is call this file to, no, I mean is call this method or this module to invoke or call your web API, which is the HTTP localhost 8080, and then print out the text responded from your server. Then break. Let me go and try again. Không đủ à? Để tôi改rồi. Okay. This OK button is defined here, this line. Layout with a OK button. And I have a text here, hello from PI simple GUI. And I have a looping here, keep on listening. If someone click OK, then I call the method. The method, it will call the web API. Can understand, Junyi?
For the second line, I don't understand. Simple get, print get, this one.
Okay, this one don't understand.
Yeah.
We saying that you need more practice on the method. Method, right? This one simple get, import simple get, they refer to this file. This one you're able to understand, right?
Yeah.
Print get, it call to the backend, the web API. Hello?
Yeah.
Understand, right?
Yeah.
Basically, I don't want to put the simple get into this file. I want to reuse. I don't want to copy paste here because it's already defined there. I straight away want to define the simple get PI file and then call this print get. Print get is basically refer to this one.
Definition print get.
Can you understand or not? So I actually reuse the file here. Why?
Okay.
I can actually copy this one, the whole thing, and then I put it here. But if I want to change, I need to change two places, right? Here I need to change, I need to go back there and change. Why don't I just put a single place? Then I just straight away call and reuse the method. You get what I mean?
Yeah. But if
No.
what you mean is if because it's too long, right?
You separate into a next file, different file, so it's easier for you to maintain your code.
Oh.
You imagine this guy, right? It's 200, 300 lines calling different services. You have localhost 8080, then you have 4,000, 5,000, or localhost 9,000. So you so many things here. You put it here is very confusing, right? So I split into another file. So that I import the file, PY file, and then I just call the module to do my things. Can understand, ga?
Yes, I understand. It's like that, lah. Because if if you put everything into it into one file, it will much more confusing compare like a separate file.
Okay. This one, other than confusing, right? Let me share my screen now. I think this one is we try to do 1 hour lah because many of them cannot join. I do then prolong my tomorrow session lah. I arrange it. I talk to you again lah. How we arrange that? You still remember this slide? This slide? Hello?
Which slide?
Programming history.
For yes.
You seen this slide before, right?
I cannot see. So
Okay. Let me explain again. Yeah. The one with splitting the file is called reusability. But the skill that we learning now is called structure code. We don't even go into OP yet. Structure code is a skill, it's not a programming language, which you can reuse. Like this copy Brian, right? Common IT knowledge, they use copy and paste. In computing, why do we need computing? We must do something automated, right? Or something more advanced. So they call code reusability. So read the first sentence here, right? Code reuse is a practice using existing code for a new function or software. New function is a new method. But in order to reuse code, that code need to be high quality. So when you split into different files, put it in a proper way, it's easier to maintain, right? This is called reusability. So in case you have OK box, you have cancel box, you have close box, whatever different PY file, and you want to call the same print get, right? You just need to maintain one file. And then 4 or 5 files is sharing the same method. This is called reusability. Understand? Huh? So reuse and reuse the file as many as you can and then put it into high quality. Boleh ah?
What for example high quality?
High quality, you just now already mentioned, don't put everything into a same file lah.
Oh yeah.
This is very basic one. We go slowly lah. Make sure you understand the method module thing first. And what is reusability? I will put another example here called close box and calling the same print get, so you get better idea out of it.
If
Okay, no?
possible, do you have any example like more your project example to show?
This one, no?
This one.
Okay. At first, you go into this, what do we call? This basic first. You can copy, then play around, try to understand. They call it modules also lah. It's same like a method. You see the depth. You try to create a new file, play around with it.
Okay.
Okay, when you go into my project, right, you need to do a research, download a sample application. Then from there, you know how the thing works in actual. At the moment, you play because you want to study the basic, right? This is the basic.
This is the basic.
Maybe you try to copy this one. I have a my module py here. And then I have another file, import my module, which is this one. It's supposed to able to print hello Jonathan.
Send file. Okay.
It's already executed. Cannot change one. Okay, this one I do an example for you. How to utilize this website, my module. Okay, I'm gonna put it under other folder.
Can you share your screen because
Hey.
your screen
冇咗啊？
我頭先從你嗰個歷史嗰個咩我都睇唔到。
有冇幫我講咧？
我
講咁耐，你先而家幫我講。OK， 你去呢度啊。You go into this module, this website. I create one example, my module.py. So I created here. Okay, this one just testing, make sure it works. You need to open from, copy and paste from the example and then try it yourself lah. Then hello Jonathan. Basically this one I already having the example in the web PI. But I suggest you try on this more simple first. Save this code.
This need to download or no need this one?
No need download, just copy and paste. You try method. We have a function. Why they got two one? You refer to function they have. Basically both are the same one module and function. I'm not sure why they want to split. Both also has a definition. Okay, basically this is the same. Okay, just have 3 examples. Okay. You try to make this one first. I try to create more example of your function. Okay, Juni, you try to do this one. Instead of doing hello, but you try to create this function first. Later, if it succeeded, you try to do something different. Wait. Let's say I want to doing some other operation here. Instead of printing hello, I want to calculate this. This is a bit complex.
Yeah, it's okay.
You try to find the minimum value of x. Here already explained here. Longest and highest value in the iterable. This one you need to like arrange it, otherwise you have an intention issue. You still remember what is the intention? Juni? The spacing.
Spacing the auto help us to space, right?
You need to do something like this. Otherwise it won't work. Okay. So this method, it print value of x. Try to find the minimum. What's the minimum value out of this? 5, 10, 25?
5.
5 lah. So it's supposed to print 5. So you try to play around with the file lah. Make sure you're able to call. Just play around with these two files.
My module.
You just copy from here lah. You start from function. You copy paste these two files. You cannot do it, then you let me know.
Okay, sure.
So you minimum try 2 files now. Then work on the function. Then you try to get some operation. You try this one first, if working. Then you try more example on your module file.
Okay.
And,
Function.
Function. It's the same. It's a module function method is the same meaning.
Okay.
Okay, I think more or less is up because I want to have a bigger group to join in. Because Kiruba is not here, Jackie also no laptop. Tomorrow we continue. 9 o'clock can or not?
Morning.
Night time.
Oh, okay.
Night time cannot doing like that.
5 p.m. 5 p.m.
5 p.m. OK。
聽日有 laptop 冇大哥？
聽日有。
聽日有 laptop 啊？ OK 咯。
我係有 laptop，但係我喺出邊揾唔到插頭。
早啲揾咯。
係啦，我頭先啱啱到呢個 resort 咧，check 到。
OK 啦。So tomorrow 啦，5 p.m. Kiruban also able to join。
頭先你講嗰啲，我再試一試自己。
好。你試呢個先，轉依唔得，你幫我講。
You save to the Google Drive already.
Which one? These two files.
My module. Module and module.
It's not Google Drive. It's a
GitHub.
Now I push update code.
呢個咩嚟㗎？
呢個犀利咯！呢個 GitHub 嚟嘅 GitHub。I can synchronize my code lah because you see the GitHub just now you went through, right? It's actually I doing to synchronize my code on this GitHub, so it's actually updated now. You see this so far? I just updated 26 seconds ago.
Oh, OK。點樣整㗎你？
呢隻好複雜嘅呢隻。呢個整係俾錢嘅老細。
OK。
講下笑啫，冇去好難 set up 你唔好搞隻先，呢個複雜
OK。
呢個我用先遲下你哋行 project 嗰陣你先 set up，我幫你哋免費 set up 埋呢隻嘢，你哋冇掂呢啲嘢先。
得。
因為呢個好 ，if you are not familiar, you're going to hit a lot of issue. Yeah. It has a lot of functions here. You're able to synchronize, commit, and sometimes you will hit error lah. You know this Eclipse, so later lah. If familiar with the Eclipse first, then only you use the GitHub. Those next time actually, when you sync code, right, you do not need to like copy paste. You just synchronize workspace. Then right click, override or merge is able to update automatically. So this is what GitHub does. Okay. So tomorrow 5 p.m. Junior, you try on the example first.
Okay. Press 不過我想問下，我同你講嗰個 software 係咪就係咁做出嚟㗎？喂，
software 係咪？你要用 web application 啊？
我真係我一定係用，因為我冇俾我就係冇做 web application，我就係做 logger 嘅，除非我係 server 啦。
logger 啊？
因為我係 server 嘅，你知冇？就係講我哋啲公司係咪有個 server 有個 desktop server 啦？如果係用 web 嘅話，係我哋可以 connect 佢嗰個 server 啫，係咪？
唔使，冚唪唥 install 同一個機咪搞掂咯。
點樣係嘛？
你 OK，總之你唔需要 internet，全部裝晒同一部機，嗰啲 server 啊，每隻 web API 嚟噶啦。你 web API 同埋你個 web client 有唔同嘅機咩？一樣噶嘛？即係你嘅 server 同 client 都係同一部機，你可以裝埋一齊嘅，唔一定要分開去嘅。
OK，因為我係一個 server，但係我嘅嗰個愛用嗰個 client 咧係喺另一個電腦，所以係呢個 consider as web 咧，或者係local 嘅咧。
兩隻都得。OK，你 web 同 client 有咩唔同啊？你 web 係咪？你用嗰個 browser 嚟開。
browser。
client 你就正好似正話咁樣嗰隻嘢。呢隻嘢啊。不過你寫 code 會少一樣嘢咯，比較簡化啲啊。係如果你用 logo 嘅，係咁噶，係嘅分別喺度啫。跟住係如果你用 client 係咪？你比較難 scale 啲咯，即係你 upgrade 比較難啲啊。你 install web 嘅容易嘛？你嗰個 server 嗰度你 update 一啲嘢係咪就行車咗全部？Let's say 你有5部機啊，你淨係 update 你嘅 server，跟住嗰5個 client 時候，你因為你嘅 Chrome 嚟噶嘛，佢會自動 update 噶嘛，你開 Chrome 咪搞掂咗嘛。如果你 client 嘅話，你要 install 咯，即係要 copy 隻 file convert 去 exe，然之後抄落去嗰度咯。聽日嘅 course 我先至講點樣 convert 去 exe，跟住 Jackie 又問過我嘅。Hello？係未 send 一隻 WhatsApp group 嗰度 send 一個 file 出去叫我哋搞嘅一個 BMI。我而家開嗰個係 client file 嚟嘅。我要行多輪啊！等先，俾我細咗。
喺 WhatsApp 入邊啊？
唔係，我而家整個 show 俾你睇。我都有一隻嘅。
嗰個係行咩嘅嗰個？
嗰個係轉你嘅拜登去 exe file。呢個聽日我再
轉嗰拜登去 exe。
OK，你睇到一隻 file input 係咪？點解唔行唔到嘅？呢個咧拜登嗰度行噶嘛，啱冇？你要 key 一啲 value 落去啊嘛。Basically 係一個 operation，你 key 第一次1，第二個 value 2，第一個係 x，第二個係 y，兩個加上嚟係編出嚟。呢個係一個 example 啦。So 如果你放喺第二架機，你點樣行咧？你又要幫我哋裝拜登，唔係啊嘛？你明我講咩冇？孫姨？如果 let's say 你個部機啊，你又放喺第二部機嗰度啊 ，let's say 呢個啊，你個部機啊，你放喺另外一部機啊，你唔係要幫人哋裝拜登，叫人哋 right click，又裝 Eclipse 叫人哋 right click 咁樣嚟 click 嚟行噶嘛，啱冇？你而家係轉去 exe file 噶嘛？呢個幫你 convert緊，聽日我會 go through 呢個。 都 build 咗，你做到去邊度 ？This 嗱，佢走隻 exe file 出嚟嘛？都你可以抄呢個喺另外一架機嗰度行咯，呢個係 logger client file 嚟嘅。所以我想講嘅係咧，如果你用 logger client 係咪？你 upgrade 嘅話，你又或者有嘢改，你每一次都要 copy paste 呢隻 file。如果你用 web client 咧，你就唔需要，你淨係 upgrade 你個 server 度，跟住個 Chrome 啊 connect 落去咧，就連隨有 update 咗嘅。
但係有風險啊！
嚇？
有冇就係講有
我聽唔清楚啦。
有冇風險啊？咁做嘅話，如果係 web，因為你睇下我 before that 嘅時候啊，我要 key in 我嘅嗰個，我要 key in 同埋download 嗰個 attach 嘅 file 啊。你咪睇到我有2張嘅底，我每一次我哋 key in 個 file 係咪？我哋可以 follow 埋嗰個 attachment 啊。
冇風險。
飛先喺嗰個 server 嗰個我哋嘅嗰個 server desktop 嗰度啦。
因為點其實係一樣嘅嘢嚟嘅，一個係你用 web 嚟開，另外一個你用 client 嚟開，你走到邊度呢隻？其實係一樣嘅嘢嚟嘅，即係一個用 Chrome，一個係一個 client。你行嘅時候兩隻一樣嘅，如果你咁樣問我嘅話，有冇風險？你明？啊 ，security 唔係咁樣 define 睇你咩嘅。
就 Chrome 變成一個 你意思講用嗰個 Chrome as software 咁用啦，或者定係我整一個好似頭先Hello 邊個 Hello World 咁，又可以做一個 software 出嚟錄個 client 出嚟啦。
嗯。我睇 OK，你嘅 case 係咪？我幫你揾一隻 example，跟住你睇下係點樣做。暫時我解釋俾你聽係咁樣啦，因為呢個 client server 係有啲複雜嘅，已經冇有啲讀開3年出去做埋2年工都唔知咩嚟嘅 client server，so 要啲時間解釋俾你聽啊。可能第6堂咁樣，我再做多啲 example 出嚟俾你了解下呢個 client server，so 你知你自己做緊咩咯。跟住 at the same time 你讀一啲 reading 啊。
係啊，我就係讀一啲嘢做出嚟。
你要讀一啲 reading 咯。
但係應該冇咁快嘛，可能2個月後先開始做啦。
而家你嗰度學呢個嘢咯，拜登嘅嘢，你喺 website 嗰度你要抄好多 example。Basically 你用翻一個 example，用一個 example 就得咗嘅。你 set if else 係咪？你 just focus if else，呢度都有 if else 啊嘛，你咪抄拎嚟試啊，逐隻拎嚟試啊。有問題你可以問我咯。
呢個係 website 嚟嘅。
係咯，唔係我嘅。
哦，coding 嘅 website 啊。
coding 嘅 website 嚟嘅。Let's say 我呢度講到 data type 嘛，佢都有嘅。到我個 class 完咗過後，你呢度你自己愛試噶啦。我呢個 class 2個鐘係咪？我可以解釋到嗰個概念俾你聽，但係你點樣都要自己 practice 噶啦。要行咗你就 copy paste 你嘅 Eclipse 嗰度試咯。
Em thấy cái làm bên này em thấy cả cái dữ một hộp.
So 如果你問我係冇風險嘅，即係你用 client 會寫少一部分嘅嘢啦。嗰個 client application 啊，好似咁嘅嘢，唔係用 Chrome 啊。你寫少一橛嘢。第二，你因為而家你出邊用嘅全部用 web 嘅，你用 web 做嘅，你咪學多一樣嘢。如果唔係好複雜嘅嘢，你一個部分係差唔多一個中間人咁樣嘅，係少你用落個好嚟少咗個 part 啫。即係呢啲方面係兩隻一樣嘅。如果你問我嘅話， I mean 係點？係如果你講你係 secure 嚟講，點樣都可以調到出嚟，調到一模一樣咁 secure 嘅。Hello，
啊，
就係咁樣咯。
但係我哋點樣 download upload 咧？就係 download 嗰個 attachment。
咩啊？聽唔到，聽唔到。
我哋要 download 嗰個 attachment。
download 嗰個 attachment 遲啲你要揾嗰個 example。佢有 component 咗嘅 pip install PDF， 你一步步嚟啦，總之你睇啫，你頭暈咗。你有另外一個 component。
一個就講一個概念俾我知，阿家俾我知道下啦，因為唔係話我而家冇頭緒。
你可以試呢隻啦，呢個 PDF 嚟嘅，因為你仲未學識嗰個 input 啊，你睇呢隻你會好 confused。我第5堂我先至講啊嗰個借身啊，before 你 come to 呢隻，我第5堂先講呢隻啦，搞掂埋聽日嗰堂先，你做一啲 practice 先，因為呢個喐到一隻叫借身同埋嗰啲 HTML 嘅嘢。你做我啱尾第5堂我會講到 HTML， 跟住過後你先至做呢隻比較容易啲，我 send 俾你，你自己及下先咯。我驚你頭暈啫。
呢個我練習先啦，我睇 after。
你學咗 HTML 先，你先至睇呢隻。Basically 你嗰個概念啊。你個 client 喺度嘛？啱冇？
啱。
未必你嘅 Windows 啊，你行 Chrome 又好，你個 client 嗰個 application 又好，你 connect 去 server 嘛？你嗰個 printer 嗰個 pip 啊 ，pip PDF 成日我 send 俾你呢隻嘢啊，喺呢度幫你 convert 嘅。而家你少咗一樣嘢咧，你就係一個 process 嗰啲叫 input data type 或者 HTML 啊，係一種 input 嚟嘅。第5堂我先講咯，嗬，總之呢隻。
冇問題，冇問題。
你少咗嗰 part， 你又明白成隻嘢點樣行咗？因為你一個 input 係咪個 format 係 HTML 嚟到呢度，跟住過一隻 PDF 幫你 generate 個 output 彈翻上嚟你個 client 嗰度，兩隻 client local host 同埋 web 都做到啊。正話嗰隻嘢係好少嘢啫嘛，你少咗嗰啲 HTML 咯 ，input 嚟嘅。Basically 你唔應該用 HTML， 你要用一個叫做借身嘅嘢。第5堂我解釋俾你聽啦，呢個 client 嘅嘢 ，basically 係 input 嚟㗎。
先到呢度先啦。
聽日點樣咯
？OK 啦。
5點啊
5點咯。
OK，到聽日見咯。
OK。
拜。
拜拜。